To sum up my feelings on the Gundam Seed universe in a nutshell, I could barely even stand to finish the first series and have avoided Destiny altogether, and based on what I've learned about since, I'm not missing anything of value. That said, I don't entirely hate mobile suit designs, which, given what we've had since, is almost a godsend. And the concept of mobile suits with limited power sources sounds like an intriguing angle, up until the point where this is used more as an excuse for every pilot under the sun to suck their batteries dry by spamming beams up the wazoo. For God's sakes, give it up or invest in energizers! Still, with Hobbywave closing up shop, I figured I should at least try to check the plastic side of the series out, starting with the high-grade M1 Astray. As all things do tend, the cardboard is where we begin, and it's honestly pretty minimalistic at first glance, being as it features the M1 against a red background with a small explosion. Closer look at the lettering behind it does show there's a bit more to it though. An assembly featuring 5 main runners, 1 small runner, set of polycop beam blades, and of course the ever-present sticker sheet, altogether makes us one M1 Astray. Cast in a combination of red, white, black, and gray, this replica of Orb's frontline defender is 14.5 centimeters tall, aka 5 3/4 inches. Sticker application is a bit payday though, as despite fairly simple and smart use of optic forehead camera and 2 black stickers on either side of the head, there's also a number of gray stickers on the backpack boosters, all wrapping around that frankly should have been molded in separate colors. If only to spare me the sanity of trying to keep them folded down myself or going out of my way to paint them later on. I'm willing to let these sticker sins slide, as, for one, this is a slightly older kit, they are all on the back, and the rest of the suit is pretty much color accurate thanks to basic part separation. There's also some clear back stickers with numerical model number and Orb insignia markings to be applied at your own discretion. Despite being a slightly older kit though, the articulation is up to snuff to modern standards, if just a bit limited in the middle with the limited ab ball crunch and the hips being rather limited by the design. Still, it should be flexible enough to fulfill most needs as the samurai retainer of the Orb Union. That said, a samurai's skills can only be enhanced through the application of advanced weaponry, right Jack? Standard for just about everything Seed is the beam rifle, Type 71 to be specific, with a simple green sticker for the scope, and nothing else really to say as the secondary handle doesn't move at all. I don't think Jury would complain though, as long as her shots connect. 2 Type 70 beam saber hilts rest on either side of the backpack, connected by scarily tiny pegs that I fear may snap one day if I ain't careful, with further dismay coming from the beams being just a little too tight going into said hilts. Let's hope none of this interrupts Asagi's combo. A shield will come in handy as well, even if its handle is molded down, and the red details are more those nut bar stickers, but so long as it can mount on the arm with the attachment part, it'll do. Want to go hand to hand though, you're gonna have to put those things away somewhere, and this little thing can accommodate by storing the rifle and shield together so it can peg onto either of the thruster pods on the back. Now Mayura can go to town! Without outside assistance though, the hand options for said beatings are rather minimal, as there are 2 simple holding hands, 1 left fist, and 1 right trigger finger hand of the evenly designed variety. What I assume is a bit of a bonus for this kit though, the Orb Defender also comes with a pair of katana-esque anti-ship swords that can store in sheaths that peg into the hip panels. Not sure if these were used in any media by the M1 or just an additional layer of homage to the red frame, but I can't necessarily complain, though they could do with a bit of an extra color. At 1400 yen, it's not easily said that you don't get enough bang for your buck with the M1 Astray. It's a decently posable kit with a couple of bonuses to bolster its otherwise lacking array of accessories, though I'm not entirely sure how that'll entice potential buyers who only have a passing interest in the design like I did. As of this recording, it is one of the few Seed kits left at Hollywave, so jump on the opportunity if you can. This has been a Devassia Mentality review. Sorry if this ain't quite as spectacular as the last one, but I've got quite a few more kits to cover as I salute the end of Hobbywave, so stay tuned for more. RCFS, and out. 1 down, 5 to go. Still more to come later.